Welcome and ahlan wa sahlan. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce His Excellency, Ambassador Salah Sarhan, our Chief Representative of the League of Arab Nations Mission to Washington, D.C.
Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to say this word. It's not in my program, but I will have to say it because it's very emerging. Tonight, we meet at a delicate moment in time, right after the President of the United States, Donald Trump, recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. Jerusalem is holy to all their great religions, Islam, Christian, and Judaism, and therefore hold a special place in the heart of the people all over the world. Its fate must be determined as part of the final state negotiation among the parties and done according to the international resolution and based on the two-state solution. Ladies and gentlemen, in the early hours of Sunday, December 10, at a foreign ministers' meeting in Cairo, demanded that the United States revoke President Donald Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital, calling it a serious development. I want to welcome you all to this event, our 6th annual Arab American Day, and thank you for being in this reception this evening to make this important occasion.
Through the State Department's Ambassadors Fund for Cultural Preservation, we have had the honor and privilege to work with the League of Arab States members on over 100 projects to preserve and protect cultural heritage across the region. These projects have been as diverse as the cultural heritage of the Arab world itself, from the preservation of manuscripts in Mauritania to the restoration of ancient water systems in Bethlehem, to stabilization efforts at the iconic site of Petra in southern Jordan. We are also committed to working with League of Arab States members to prevent the pillage and trafficking of these priceless and irreplaceable objects of cultural heritage. In 2016, Egypt became the first Arab nation to enter into an agreement with the United States, formalizing a long and continuing history of cooperation between our two countries in the area of cultural property preservation and protection.
The World Heritage Monuments serve to build bridges between peoples and help them to go beyond the traumas of the past. The word heritage embodies a revolutionary idea that people of all cultures and faiths can unite around monuments of outstanding universal value. This also is an area for expertise and highest standards of excellence. It is a venue of the dialogue and mutual understanding.
So others are better qualified tonight to talk about antiquities. I'm a chamber guy, so we typically talk about the future. And the education that Ambassador Zimdal's bureau handles is so extremely important for the transition from a hydrocarbons-based economy to a knowledge-based economy. And in a sense, the corollary of that education is entrepreneurship. Effectively, these are two sides of the same coin. One opens our minds, and the other helps us to take it to the next level so that we may dream about the future.
We believe that being a leader in the art world comes with certain responsibilities to be an educator and an advocate. As part of our day-to-day business, we try to educate dealers and collectors as to best collecting practices. We explicitly make clear that an object that comes to us without provenance, without a history of ownership that's appropriate, is valueless and we will not sell. We also publicly urge archaeologists and academics to publish their findings so that reputable marketplace actors can review against them. And we regularly meet with our stakeholders as to new and better solutions to ensure that only well-documented, legal antiquities come to the marketplace.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this honor. It's an honor to be to have a prize here from the Arab League in Washington D.C. So thank you again. I want to thank Dr. Serhan, and I don't forget also our cinema is not small. We have an Egyptian cinema that had more than 100 years of experience and delivering very important movies.
Thank you, Hani. Thank you very much. We are very proud of you. Arab League is very proud of Hani Abu Saad, the Palestinian producer. And now I would like to call up His Excellency, the Ambassador of Palestine, to come up to the stage to have a few words for you. Thank you.
And I would like to thank the Ambassador of the Arab League for being straightforward and mentioning the issue of Jerusalem and that very unfortunate announcement by President Trump only last Wednesday. The ambassador mentioned that Jerusalem is the city of one God, and he's right in that. There is one God, and God loves all of his children. He does not choose one child or the other. Jerusalem is the city of one God, of all children, be it Christians, be it Muslims, be it Jews. It is the city of all of the children of God. He was right also, the ambassador, to say, my friend here, His Excellency, that Jerusalem is a final status issue and should not have been predetermined by one side. Yes, should not have been determined by one side. But may I add one third thing? East Jerusalem is Arab, Palestinian. It spoke Arabic before the announcement, and it continues to speak Arabic after the announcement. It's owned by 380,000 Palestinians. It is an occupied city, and there will not be a state of Palestine and peace without East Jerusalem as its capital. Few days from now, I will be flying to the occupied East Jerusalem to open our shops, our churches, our mosques, and celebrate our identity and heritage. Thank you very much.
سألوني الناس عنك يا حبيبي كتبوا لنا كتبوا يا عز علينا حبيبي